I was able with a colleague of mine to take 12 students down from here to Denver in 2006 for the 10th anniversary PeaceJam there, that first big international one. It was big. There were 10 laureates there, and there were over 3,000 students, if I remember correctly, from like 26 different countries, and it was really something. And so this kind of piece of magic, right as we were at the registration table at the university, we heard there was somebody in line next to us saying, hey, there's this thing that's about to happen. The BBC is interviewing, I think it was 4 of our laureates, and it's a small room and there's just room for a few more people. You found out that the Dalai Lama was inside, and Oscar Arias and Jose Ramos Horta, so just there, 3 heads of state at the time. I guess there was more than 4 because Jody Williams was there too. And I think Betty Williams was there too in that room. No, and Desmond Tutu. So there were 6 there, and it was this small little auditorium. And when we got to the door, the security guide said, "Well, we have room for I think 12 more people." And we looked and we counted, and there were 12 of us. So we went in, and our kids just had these wide eyes and just amazed at that kind of fortune. And we got to sit pretty close to those amazing humans and listen to be part of the studio audience for this broadcast. It was really something. I still hear from some of them who say, hey, you remember that time? I say, yes, of course I do. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. There are a lot of layers to the power of PeaceJam. I think one of them I mentioned, which I think is holding this vision that the world can be better than what it is, and that every single one of us in the world has a part to play in bringing that about. I think the message of the power of an individual to influence the events of the world, even these global issues, is so clear when it's shared by the inspiring leaders that we have in our Nobels. But I think the other part of it is having young people come together and celebrate each other, witness each other, share ideas, and that kind of hope in the way that the events are specifically and intentionally created with that hope and that really high optimism there. It's infectious.